Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today it's not going to be about my RSX, it's going to be about my truck. I've been having this issue ever since I bought the truck last year. It only happens during cold startup, especially very cold mornings where it's either below 20 degrees. Seems like every time I start the truck it'll hesitate or don't want to start, and when it does start it smokes heavily, and it'll idle really rough for the first 10-15 seconds, and then it'll idle normal. And sometimes it tricks the engine light to come on, showing multiple codes of engine misfire and some other codes as well. But I looked online and some people were saying, hey, fix the PCV valve, maybe that might help. So today I'm gonna try that and hopefully it works. It's only a $5 fix if it works, but hopefully nothing major is wrong with it. I mean, besides the fact that it does that, it drives fine. And when it's warm out, I have no issues. It's just when it's super cold out that it does that. So we'll give it a shot and see how it works. I forgot to mention, this is a 2012 Toyota Tundra. It's a crew cab. It's got the 5.7 liter. Let you guys see the startup. Guys, now this is the normal startup. The first smoke out, that's the issue I've been having. I don't think you guys can hear it, but now it's idling fine. Earlier when I first started, it was idling really rough. And today is 9 degrees outside, so it's very cold. I apologize for the noise. My heater is on. It's very cold. So I'm going to start off by removing my battery first, or removing the terminals, because I'll also be replacing this terminal over here with the OEM terminal. That way I can close my cap back on, because right now I can't close it on with the aftermarket one. So I bought an OEM replacement one, so hopefully I can close it back up. So I'll be taking this off. And PCV valve, never replaced it before, so it's somewhere in here. That's what I found out when I looked online. So gotta move this plastic cover off, and it should be near the front here somewhere around this area. That off. Plastic thing should just pop off, I think. Set the camera down. Alright, so here's what's going on. PCV valve is down here. Pull you guys back. Here's the engine cover. This hose used to be in there. This hose is connected over here. Just like that. So all I did was I just unhooked the clamp, pull this out so I get more room. And it just pops out, move it out of the way. And then here, all I did was just pinch on the clamp here and then push it down and then pull it out. It just pops out. The hard part is getting the bottom clamp off. It's hard to see down there. But down below, down there, in that hole there is where the PCV valve actually is. It's got another one of these little clamps down there, so I gotta figure out how I can pull that one out. And then once I get that out, we'll go from there. Right, so I got it out. It was pretty simple. All I did was I used I believe this is a needle nose plier. I just pinched the clamp over here and I just pulled it right out. So it's pretty simple. I know it's pretty tight in there, but that green thing down there, that's the PCV valve. I believe it takes a 22 mil, but I'll confirm that when I take it out. So here's my replacement PCV valve. That's a part number. Mine is a fuel flex, so it's got a different part number than the standard engine. So here's the fuel flex part number for, I believe it should be the same for 2008 all the way through 14 or 13. One of those years when the models change. That's the part number for mine. This is the fuel flex. So let's take it out. There it is. You can hear it. I think it's supposed to make that noise. It's not clog up or anything. And it is a 22 mil, so get the old one back up. And this is plastic, so be careful. Alright, so here's how I got it in there. It sucks because of this stupid foam here that's in the way, but as long as you make sure it's in there, which I think mine is in there, I should be able to get it out. If this foam wasn't in the way, it would be a lot easier, but because the foam is in the way and I don't want to take it out or damage that foam. So, but it's kind of at a kind of weird angle, but you should still be able to fit in there. I think I got mine in there. I put my fingers down there and it looks like it's in the slot, so I'll give it a shot and see if we can get it out. There we have it. Although it looks to be okay, it still has that. So here's the old one. Doesn't seem like it's clogged or anything. Oh well, since we got the new one, we'll put it in and see if it makes a difference. But that's how you take out the PCV valve, and the installation should be the reverse of it. It's gonna be tricky putting it back in there because it's very tight. I'm gonna make sure I get it in there and hand thread it or slightly thread it, that way it doesn't cross thread. Alright, so because it was very tight to get in there, the way I did it was I set it in there inside the hole, and then I felt it I used my middle finger on my left hand to hold on top, and when it was in the hole I used my other finger, my index finger, and just turned it like that. So I used the middle finger to hold it so it doesn't move and it's in one spot, and then I just use the other finger just to turn it to get it hand tight. Once I get it hand tight, then I use my ratchet and socket just to hand tighten it. It doesn't have to be tight, so as long as it's in there snug, and that's how I did it. So, and just like that, she's all back together. Everything's all put back in. Installation of the hose is pretty easy. The bottom one, you just put it back in there. It just goes in. It's not even that tight. It just goes in loosely. It sits on the bottom. The top part, just hook it back on, and then this hose, it just goes back on. Pretty much it. So hard part is just taking it back out. Once you got it out, the installation is pretty easy. But that's it. That's how you install a PCV valve on a from 2008 all the way up through 14, I believe. But that's it. So hopefully that will solve my issue. I know I tried putting premium gas. Some people are saying when it's cold out, try put premium gas and see if it'll help. I tried that, full couple tanks of it. Nothing really changed. Still does the same thing. I put a fuel stabilizer in my fuel tank. It still does the same thing. So we'll see if this helps. If this doesn't help, then it might be something else. So we'll give it a shot. And once you get the truck driving and it's warm out, you don't have an issue. It's only when you let it sit for 8+ hours that's when it does that, and it only does that when it's cold out. When it's like 20 degrees and up, it doesn't do it. I mean, it's only when it's under 20 degrees that it does it. So I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I mean, the truck runs pretty healthy. Well, to me, it drives fine, drives great. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is take this out, put the OEM one back on, because I did buy the OEM one too. So here's the OEM, here's the part number for the positive terminal. That way everything's all original OEM, because I like to stick with OEM parts. So that's the part number. Well, there you go, guys. Got everything all put back together now. I know I gotta replace this battery terminal. It's kind of crusty and old, and now I'm able to close this, and that's the new one right there. So got the new terminal put back on, the cover is back on, so everything should be done. Now I just gotta see, and I'll update you guys in the next video, so we'll see if it's helping me or not. If not, I gotta find another solution or ask around online to see if people dealt with it before and see if they have anything else. Hopefully it's nothing major, but that's it for now. Hope you guys like it. Remember to leave a comment, subscribe, and peace out. Alright guys, it's another cold day. But it's been a couple days since I did the PCV valve install on this truck, so I'm gonna show you guys the outcome of it. To me, it seems like it's working. It's helping the truck, and it's actually starting out way better. I'm not seeing as much smoke, so I think it worked. So $5 fix my issue. So I'll show you guys the cold start. It's been sitting for well over 12 hours, and it's early in the morning, so I'll start out for you guys to look at it. So there you guys have it. I fixed my issue, and it's another cold day. It was the last couple days since I had it fixed was in the teens as far as temperature wise. Today it's also in the teens. It's upper 12-13 degrees, so seems like it's helping. Not seeing the usual issue that I've been seeing. So if you guys have this issue, PCV valve might be the cause of it. So if you change that out, you might be able to have your truck run a lot better. So that's it. This is just an updated.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.